The new album is called OK Orchestra. It's going to be out March 26th. And we got we've had some other songs that we've heard off of this, obviously. But the new song today is out, and Way Less Sad. It seems like there's a theme on the new album. Well, you got like 14 new tracks on this, and it seems like literally Way Less Sad is almost the theme of the album, because it's like there's bad stuff happening in the world. This is my take on it. There's bad stuff happening, but things are going to get better. What's the theme of the new album? That's what it seemed like to me.
Totally, yeah. That's a very apt analysis.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the themes. That's more just how we often just feel about life, where it's like we all know life is kind of messed up and the world is kind of messed up, but what are interesting ways to look at it, instead of just repeating that the world is messed up. So I think, yeah, there are a lot of themes on the album. A big theme is becoming irrelevant and kind of being scared of growing past the point where you're cool anymore, and past the point where you have things to talk about and to relate to people and to write about. That's something we thought about a lot and kind of contemplated a lot on the album.
The fear of being rejected is a huge theme on there. Being authentically yourself and being afraid of being rejected because of that. Because that's something that everyone goes through. There's a lot of songs about that. We really dug inward for this one, because that was the only place we had to look for inspiration, being inside for, a year.
I was going to say, so it seems like this album would have probably have came out about now anyway, but how did the pandemic, what happened, during this? Because obviously you think the songs would be different if there wasn't a pandemic, or how did the pandemic shape this album?
1,000,000%. Honestly, we wouldn't be putting out an album now if there wasn't a pandemic. It was our plan to tour for 2020 and then probably take a break for a couple of years. That was our actual plan. And as soon as the pandemic hit, we were like, oh, let's use this time productively. And these songs, I think we never would have reached these places in our brain if we weren't forced to be so isolated and so introspective.